These are the best backtesting results I've ever gotten on Bitcoin. Let's dive in. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trap here. The green line here is our system trading Bitcoin from the Coinbase listing around $200 a coin. This blue line underneath it is buy and hold Bitcoin. So you can see that we beat buying and holding Bitcoin from $200 by many multiples. In addition, with this risk settings, we had a 72% drawdown, which is significant. However, Bitcoin had an 85 to 90%, several 85 to 90% drawdowns during this time period. So on risk adjusted returns, this is like 5 to 10 times better than buying and holding Bitcoin. A lot of you guys, I think you don't understand how hard that is to have a system that does to even matches buying and holding Bitcoin or even matches buying and holding ETH. It's not easy, it's not simple to do. Now, this video, I am going to break down the system a little bit, but I don't want to make this about selling an indicator to you. I want you to think a little bit differently about trading. And here's what it is. You get better at trading by using data to figure out what works and what doesn't work. Most people never do this. This is why most people are never profitable, but it's why some people are immediately profitable. Because if you are never testing, or all your testing is by hand, if you're never computer testing, you never know for sure what works. And if you're able to computer test, you will be able to find the best combination of trading system very quickly and know for a fact that it's worked extremely well in the past. And it's therefore likely, not guaranteed, but likely to work well in the future. So no matter where you are in your trading, it is mandatory for you to get good at computer backtesting your results. Now, this might mean learning the technical skills, but it doesn't necessarily. I have developers who I work with, and I don't even pay unless I make money. I pay them profit split. So it's, I mean, you can even use my indicator, but forget that. Like, partner with someone or learn the skills. Because look, trading is extremely competitive. And there's people in rooms on computers using AI, coding, and they have the trades programmed. They know what makes money. And if you're here doing it manually in the dark, you have no chance. You might get lucky here and there and have some winning streaks, but you're always going to be anxious and nervous because you don't know. So I'm telling you, you have to find a way to computer backtest. ChatGPT exists. It's an extremely helpful tool. And the way I use is um, PineScript with Strategy Tester on TradingView. So let's look at it. Now this is a ridiculous result. So what's it doing? Well, let's look at the trades a little bit. So the trades, what is it doing? It's a trend following system that buys breakouts and dips. So look, we were out of the market entirely during this time period. We're out of the market entirely during this time period. We're out of the market at this top. We're out of the market at the top. We're out of the market during this drop. And we have been out of the market during this top. But what happens is every time the orange line advances, we added a position, we pyramided a position and advanced our stop. So see these little green dots? This green dot, this green dot, green dot. So on Wednesday 21, we add to our position. On Tuesday, October 27, a week later, we add to our position. November 3, Tuesday, a week later, we add to our position. A couple weeks later, on the 18th, we add to our position. And then a month later, we add to our position. But you can see it's pretty easy to do. There's not a lot that's happening. We add to our position again on February 8th, so we do nothing for months. We advance our stop and add to our position again on March 14th, and we get stopped out. And when we get stopped out up here, the newest position loses, yes. But we have 1 winner, 2 winner, 3 winner, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 winning positions. So we have a pyramid of 8 trades, 9 trades, it looks like. And some of these are 50, 100 R multiple. And that's why we see from this system, it goes from 100,000 to 100 million with a 72% drawdown. Now, it worked well in that bull run, and in the second phase, it also worked pretty well. We entered a first position here, and we had another position here. Advance our stop, advance our stop, advance our step, stopped out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 positions in profit, one stopped out. Maybe 4 positions in profit. Let's go back to the previous bull run over here. Same concept. We open a position in March. We add to that position in April. We add to that position in July. We add to the position in August. So there's multiple months where we're doing nothing. We added the position again in October, nothing in September. And we end up on this one. Oh man, like we get stopped out over here. So you could maybe improve upon the system if you use social indicators, and it's just insanity. Choke your stop up. Sadly, this one didn't capture the top, but it didn't need to drastically outperform Bitcoin, right? Now let's look at the most current price action, because this isn't just working on those two, it's working on the current price action. See, it's absolutely blasting off currently. So what's happening? That's made so much money in the last year. So it had us enter in on the June bottom on Bitcoin. It add more in September and then add more in October, but didn't get stopped out. So it's holding these 3 positions. It actually does end up getting stopped out, but it adds here. It adds here, 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 here. Ends up getting stopped out on the March pullback, but immediately buys back this March pullback right here. Adds to it, adds, gets stopped out on the August pullback. But here's where the position really runs. It gets in September at the low. It adds to it October. It adds to it December. It gets stopped out on the January high, but it re-enters the breakout in February. It adds to it in late February, and it gets stopped out in March, and then it re-enters. Now, I've shown you the beauty of pyramiding trend following with no stop loss, but let me make this more general. So what I'm doing is I'm working with the strategy tester and see all these different numbers and parameters and checkboxes. I'm trying different combinations to see what works the best. Okay? So, and I'm doing what's called A/B testing. Is this better? Is this better on or off? Is this better at 3.5 or 4? Is it better at 4.5 or 2? And just testing, testing, testing. And I've been able, because I have computer modeling and the strategy tester, to test hundreds of parameters in the past week, when previously doing this by hand would take me hundreds of hours to test one parameter, and I get inaccurate results anyways. So stop manual backtesting. I hope you can see by now how essential it is to have backtested computer models. So let's add something to this. There's another indicator that it doesn't work at the same time, but it's the bear market indicator. Let's turn it on right here. Makes 5% with 11% drawdown. So this produced this trade right here during this bear market, which improved our results by a small amount. Also had a couple losing trades, or maybe one other losing trade. So you can see the stop in this one, the stop loss advances. I found it was better through A/B testing to trail the stop in this way, and it gets stopped out here. So yeah, you can check out my indicator. There's a link down below, but regardless, you need to find a way to get involved with computerized backtesting computer systems. That's something that I will preach to any trader, and I'll preach to the end of my day. You cannot rely on intuition, gut feel, or even manual backtesting, you need to find a way to do heavy computer modeling, and you learn the code, get the strategy tester going, and you will be it's going to transform your trading and make it a lot more enjoyable, where you understand why you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do. Okay, appreciate you, much love, and look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.